Welcome back to Maui Mallard. Maui, I was wrong about you. You've answered every test of greatness that can be asked of a duck. Really? Well, he did this around a volcano too. But now you must make peace with the muddrakes, for only they know the true path to Shaboom Shaboom, even though they're the ones who lost it. You must pass their ritual of proof. Oh great, a test of worth. The test of Duckhood.
Test your might.
Okay, so basically I have to prove myself to the muddrakes by climbing these tall trees and killing their giant frog.
Sure.
That's proof enough for me.
Alright.
Okay. So how do those springs work?
Cartoon too. Anyway,
no, I mean just jump on them and they're effective, or
yes, then just jump. Yes, just jump on them.
Okay.
Basically, this level is all about climbing. Just get to the top. Just keep climbing and climbing and climbing until you reach the top.
To be fair, I mean, it makes a bit more sense than the volcano on the previous part. So.
Well, the volcano was because Maui was supposed to be a sacrifice to the gods or something.
No, I mean in terms of being more reasonable.
No, the only primary hard part of this level is the boss battle, but we'll get to it.
There's no falling damage in this game, is there?
No, it's a platformer. I mean,
Bubsy.
Well, yeah, but Bubsy was made.
Bubsy was the exception, but it was also an anomaly. So yeah,
there's a reason why people hate Bubsy. Anyway, Dwebs, go ahead.
He's annoying as shit.
Anyway, there's bust out your Donald voice again and read the manual description of this level, the test of Duckhood.
The muddrakes are accustomed to the ritual of proof by which they test the purity of strangers they encounter. Judging by the looks of those muddrakes, I'm not going to come out of this with all my feathers intact. Sure, I make it look easy, but don't try to sit down.
Obviously.
Well, I keep fluctuating between Brooklyn and freaking Australia.
So yeah, basically we have to prove ourselves to the muddrakes. Let's go.
Also, I love how the fact that when you're shooting with the bug gun while crouching down, for some reason, well, in order to bungee jumping also, in order to show the fact that Maui is aiming. This is how it works. Okay.
Yeah, the gimmick with the bungee jumping is you have to try to grabbing those ropes and then put yourself as low as possible so that the bungee jump can throw you even higher so you can reach the next level. Go ahead.
That's actually creative as an idea for a platformer. I haven't seen that much being done with something similar to this.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
That's nice. No, it's like the eye bulges a bit too much on the sprite. That's all.
Boing, boing.
Alright, so once again, climb, and then when eventually we get to another bungee jump so we can grab onto those ropes that we saw earlier.
Climb like you've never climbed before.
Also, like how tall is the tree? Jeez.
There we go. Now we just try our best to... Oh, fuck.
How? Yeah, not get...
Not hit the
spikes.
Be glad that the spikes do not use Mega Man logic, otherwise you'll be insta-killed. Yeah.
Nah, fortunately.
Well, Capcom didn't make this game, did they?
No, it's interactive.
Yeah.
Right.
With music by Michael Giacchino.
It looks like it looks like Maui Mallard's hung himself there. It's a bit dark.
Pew pew pew.
Yeah, this tune does kind of give off what Michael Giacchino's scores are usually like.
Alright.
Oh, so you to use the platforms to reach the lower bars?
Yes. Basically, it's all about trying to get as low as you can so you can cause the biggest effect in terms of the jumping. And right now, there you go. See? That's the basic idea. Just try your best to get as low as you can.
And try your best to hide the jump cuts.
There's a reason. Come on.
Yeah, I know. I'm not usually good at hiding the meat.
I love this animation of when we're putting up, his arms are shaking. That's a nice touch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, yeah, that platform section looks kind of bullshit.
That's the thing. That platform serves for when you're hanging.
Yeah, that's not for you to jump on those. That's for the hanging when you're on the rope. So it's not you're not supposed to get that now. So don't worry.
There you go.
Basically, it's all about jump physics. That's basically what this level is all about. Making good use of jump physics.
Good job these levels aren't on a time limit.
No.
Surprising considering the age. They could have. No, Norway using a score system. You think they will do that? Oh.
No, this game does not have a scoring. At least not that I can see. I mean, Sparkster, the second Sparkster game didn't show the score on the level, but it did show it at the end of the level at least. So it did have a scoring system.
Yeah, and they got 6 lives, but what's the 120?
Your health.
The ammo. Oh,
no, the ammo only shows in the top right corner when you select the gun too. It doesn't.
What's the blue cockroach on the top right?
It's the type of ammo you're using, I think.
Remember to episode, the guns are bugs. We already established this in part 1. Alright, so basically, now from this point on, this is a new section of the level where we constantly have the rope with us. So once again, you have to consistently try your best to use jump physics to your advantage. So if you want to jump higher, make sure you drop from a higher altitude.
Makes sense. Well, at least there can't be bottomless pits here, I guess.
No. There technically are there. It's just because we have the rope, we can't die.
You don't get the risk. Makes.
There you go. Oh, there you go. It's not even bottomless too, like you just noticed. There you go.
It makes sense. Honestly, like why even bother having considered the mechanic? The obstacle comes in form of actual enemies and such. Do we really need to befriend these guys? They've been nothing but antagonizing so far.
That's because you have yet to prove yourself to.
Jeez.
Remember,
you don't prove yourself, you're dead.
Yeah.
Well, I guess. Yes, sir.
It's like that bit in Pan where they force Peter to jump off to prove that he can fly and stuff, but that never gets resolved because Hugh Jackman attacks.
And it all changed when Hugh Jackman attacked.
It all changed. Everything changed when the box office attacked.
Kind of.
All right, let's try and kill those guys. Fuck. Well, whatever. That works.
What, getting your ass hit by thorns?
Yes. Well, in that case, Dweebs, it works also on an upper level because the spikes were on the ceiling, so it's not like previously where you could only risk of getting hurt just by falling.
Maui Mallard has some really bizarre acupuncture therapy.
Yes.
Alright, let's see if we're here. No.
Nope.
Alright, let's try this again. Oh,
well, that was a weak...
No, we need more force.
Yeah. Whatever, we'll just wing it.
Also, there's enemies. Can those enemies please shut up?
Sorry, Dweebs, they can't. Although, again... well, they have a different death cry when they die. It's that different enough, I guess.
No, it isn't.
There we go. If I remember correctly, we're almost done. Now we just need to get into... jump high enough so we can reach those spots. There we go. Let's see... There you go. Oh, fuck. Wrong timing.
No.
Let's try this again.
Bad timing.
Basically, I'm supposed to let go at the lowest point of the platform.
Yeah. Again, the physics that this game uses, in this case for the jump, is actually really innovative.
When did this game come out?
1994, I think? Or was it 5? I forgot.
Let me check. Because each edition came out in a specific time period, I think.
Yeah, it's kind of like how our friend Jim had Lorenzo's Soil, which used dirt physics.
Yeah.
It came out in Europe on December 8th, 1995 on the Mega Drive.
There you go. It was one of the last Mega Drive games.
Although, again, the PlayStation was out by that point.
Well, remember, this game probably started development before.
The SNES port?
It also came out on the SNES in
Yeah, it was about
November the following year.
Yeah.
And on PC, September 1996.
Mhm.
That was the Game Boy port, but apparently the Game Boy port was bad.
Mm.
That's usually how it was back in the day. So
That's sad.
let's try this again. No.
What about its alternate name in the US? Maui Mallard in Cold Shadow.
Shadow.
Yeah. Basically, the game was apparently, from what I can tell, this game was actually made in Europe, which is why I'm playing also the PAL version for this. Because and
The usual frame ratio.
All right, let's see. We have to basically the primary goal here is we have to try up. There we go. Jeez, that was tough. All right, now let's get as low as we can, and there we go.
Done. Finally.
And there we go. Now time for a boss battle.
But I don't see it.
You'll see it in a moment.
Oh no, it's an invisible boss battle.
Oh.
A giant,
wait,
a giant derpy
Rayman
red frog.
boss.
Yes, a giant derpy red frog.
Yeah, the design is very Rayman-esque.
Maybe some future Ubisoft employees worked on this.
Maybe Michel Ancel was a ghost developer on this game.
Nah, I'm pretty sure by this point Rayman was about to come out or it already came out, didn't it?
How long has he been at Ubisoft?
Michel, I think since the beginning, almost since the beginning. Remember, Ubisoft was not a big team, like a big thing at the moment, at the beginning. Rayman was the thing that launched them to the pantheon of the other major companies. But yeah, reverse versions of Rayman for the Atari Jaguar, PlayStation, Sega Saturn, and MS-DOS were released in 1995.
There you go then. Basically, the key to defeating the frog is drop grenades on his mouth. There you go. Make him explode from the inside.
Yeah. Don't fight him, feed him something spicy.
And there we go.
There you go. Ansel apparently joined Ubisoft in the very early 90s. He started working on Rayman in 1992, but before he did, he contributed to a couple of minor games, like this thing called The Intruder. So, but something minor, basically, like I said. Rayman was his gateway game, the one that launched both him and the company.
The tricky thing about fighting the frog is that if the frog does hurt you with his tongue, you will drop from the... there you go.
Oh, you just explode like that.
And
oh well.
Alright, password, yo ho ho.
Yo ho ho.
A pirate's life for me. Yeah, that's because of the next level that we're gonna do. But first, bonus level. Babalao baby.
Yeah, half these titles sound like they should be in Hawaii 5-0.
Alright, so let's see how good I do this time. There we go.
Oh, seems better than the previous bonus stages.
You know, if this game were made for the Wii, do you imagine how they try and use the motion control?
I can't even fathom.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Ah, fire. Fuck. Well, shit.
I'm dropping my idols.
Well, yeah, I got an extra hit from my ninja combo at least.
Badly.
Cowabunga.
Because 90s.
Because 90s, dude.
But it was the mid-90s, so that phrase was kind of...
Great Warrior! You have vanquished the object of our terror and awe, the frog. In thanks, I say only Kwaku, our mystic chieftain, can divine the location of the missing idol. Shaboom, shaboom. Alas, Kwaku is dead. His remains rest on the bottom of the sea. So now we have to go. So now we have to go to the Flying Duckman and look for his remains.
It looked like, judging from the way the subtitle was structured, it looked like Mallard just ran off before the guy was finished.
Alright, so the Flying Duckman works on water physics. As you can see, every time you fall in this level, you fall very slowly as if you were actually underwater. So, and notice how when I shoot in this level, if I'm in the air, I get proportional backwards from what I'm shooting. Yeah. Again, this game is operating on realistic water physics, so you have to make good use of them to get through this level.
Damn new physics. Also, the fact that the undead pirates in this level managed to have, yeah, there you go, flaming torches right underwater. Like, I guess this game predicts SpongeBob in doing that.
Yeah. Remember, too, we're operating on Disney cartoon logic, so...
Yeah.
Alright. Obviously, be careful of all the fish and all the ghosts.
Which are all puffer fish, of course.
However, there's going to be... However, well, that's not what's going to be the primary challenge of this level. The primary adversary you have to face in this level is the ship getting destroyed, as you'll see in a moment.
Oh.
But first, let's get to it.
Oh, and the stream of bubbles get you upward. Okay.
Yes. There you go. See, it works in a way that you have to be careful if you're shooting underwater because it will always propulsion you backwards. So you have to be careful to make sure you're in a good spot where it's safe to do so. There you go. Now let's kill this guy.
Kill this bastard.
Alright, let's go. And no, before you ask Theo, no, we do not have to get into the bubble so we can breathe. Fortunately, Donald can...
Well, we're operating on Mario logic instead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, dweebs.
TNT.
TNT.
Of course, we won for barrel.
Here we go. Now let's get to it.
Whee!
I love how the goal sign says POW for some reason.
I'm pretty sure it means something, I just don't know what.
Maybe that's... I don't know what the name of the language is in Hawaii, but...
Actually, don't they speak English in Hawaii?
I know they do, but they also speak another language.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, notice now that that barrel exploded, and now as a result, the ship is going to start getting destroyed. You're not seeing. There you go. See, and if you're anywhere near that destruction, you'll die because you'll be thrown off the boat. So basically,
it's moving. Okay.
So basically, when you see a TNT barrel, that means that you basically have to run. Think of it like one of those sections in other platformers like Mega Man, where there's a giant wall coming towards you, and you have to...
Yeah, like the Mega Man 11 has one recently, the one in... forgot the name, Fireman stage. Well, not Fireman, but...
This seemed to be a very noteworthy thing for Disney Interactive games back in the day, that they always had these death animations in the black screen of the characters doing something like in this case it's Maui getting dragged into hell, apparently. Dr. Facilier style.
Yeah, the Crash Bandicoot games kind of paid homage to it. The first one had just a simple animation, but it was on the black background, spinning and everything. From the second one, instead, the death animation became more detailed and varied. So I can see the input from there. There you go.
Indeed. Well, this is not like in the bootleg Lion King game where they literally have Simba hanging himself.
Seriously, what the fuck?
There you go.
Also, that screen there makes it look like the moral of the story is, if you look at your map, you'll be dragged down into hell.
Yes.
So basically, we should burn all our maps, or else we'll all die.
That's not what the previous Donald Duck, this interactive game, taught me. Quackshot taught me that I'm supposed to dump maps into water, and that somehow will make the map reveal the location instead of just, you know, decaying in the water, as paper does. But especially considering it's old paper. But hey, what do I know?
And you're
It's
gonna need
special
that
paper.
Viking plunger for getting there.
It's special paper, don't you know, Pedro?
All right, let's save a state here just in case.
Using save states, you're not a true game.
Sorry, Pedro, I'm guessing we're revoking your license to drink the Mountain Dew and eat Doritos.
Nah, never cared much for Doritos anyway.
What about Mountain Dew?
I tasted once, just like a vast majority of energy drinks, similar in similar. I'm not impressed. I can see why some people may like it. It's just not my thing. And the only thing with why it's associated with as being gamer fuel was because of that Halo 4 commercial with Geoff Keighley, poor bastard.
Wasn't that Halo 5?
No, it was. Well, that's the thing. Ever since I think Halo Reach, Microsoft had this kind of partnership with Mountain Dew associated with Halo, which is why it's associated with the pro gamer, because Halo is all about multiplayer and teamwork. Hence, why the true gamers drink that. It's in a way kind of something, the spirit of the 90s, but has survived in that kind of way.
There we go.
Surprised Microsoft don't buy them and rename it Microsoft Mountain Dew.
Nah, Microsoft does many things, but buying a brand of drinks just to get it burned across, they're not like, it's not like they're Virgin where they can have like a gajillion different brands of different things.
Yeah, I mean, round here, Virgin's got like a mobile phone company, a TV provider. Apparently, they even have a space travel company. Richard Branson is certainly the ambitious fellow.
When he's gonna can we have a deathmatch between him and Elon Musk then?
Who would win?
I don't know. Well, Richard has the advantage of being, you know, at the age, with the fact that he has the most properties and everything. But Elon has his own advantage of being more smart and capable of using his resources. So I don't know.
But Richard Branson has his beard, therefore that's how he's gonna win.
All right, and now boss battle.
With me with a beard, I guess.
Yeah.
There we go. So we've got the remains.
Sea hag.
Okay, so we've got the remains from that boat, but now we have to fight a giant pirate green duck head.
Hag's kind of a rude name round here, though. They changed the name in the UK version or something.
This is the UK version, Dweebs.
Oh.
It's pirate slang, Dweebs.
Maybe it got past the UK censors. I mean, was there even a Peggy at this point?
We had like BBFC for.
It had to be, well, just like with the SRB, it had to kind of be invented around the time Mortal Kombat was in the arcades. So.
No, Peggy wasn't a thing back then. It was the ELS.
Well, we did. The point is that we did had a rating system, so.
We did. Alright, so basically, as you can see, just dodge shit and shoot him. So it's a very straightforward boss battle. There's nothing particularly complex about it.
Alright.
The only real thing is that, much like me, the guy constantly goes down there so he can dodge my shot, and I have to wait till he rears his head again. Make sure you try your best to dodge those balls, because those balls explode.
The fact that the captain had as a fish stuck in it is like Specific details. There we go.
There we go.
And now he gets to relax on his
Password. Undead. Ha ha ha. Alright, everybody.
Well-
In the next part, we finish the game. So see you then.
I guess we'll recover shaboom shaboom. Alright,
Yes,
see ya.
see ya.
See ya.